So a few years back, I guess 4, 5 years back, about 4, I think, somebody came into my life, which I thought was kind of strange because obviously I was being observed and majorly like targeted. We'd been through all of this, trafficking stuff. I'd been in and out of hospital while they tried to silence me, kill me, etc. And yeah, I thought there's no way in hell anybody is going to come towards me, like knowing I'm under full surveillance like that. So I don't know, in a sense I kind of trusted it and went with it and thought, we'll keep this at like arm's length kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, this could provide me with more information on sort of what's going on. Anyway, it turned out to be a total fucking disaster. Wow, where do you even start with all of this? Like, I'm just going to stick to what I've heard. So, yeah, I know, they're going for my throat now. You watch this. So one day, randomly, he says, oh, the guy was a bit of a lunatic as well, so he's all, sorry, the neighborhood kicks up every time. So, yeah, he turns around and says, oh, I'm going to be a big movie star and you're going to write a book. And I knew, like, at the time, he wasn't talking to me for some reason, like, and had heard someone, like, trying to, oops, oh my gosh, no, I'm going to have to turn the camera off again. I'm just going to take a few deep breaths, hang on. So I knew when he said this statement that he wasn't talking to me, okay, about writing a book, even though he sort of motioned to me, you're going to write a book. And I actually was going to write a book anyway about all this stuff, a biography about what's happened here, and have been, actually. And I'm now kind of finding out that, is this what's been going on the whole time? Like, there's like hundreds of so this guy either had an earpiece or he was channeling, because I could hear someone parroting in his ear the whole time, like during this relationship. And I'm no stranger to this anyway, because I had an earpiece put in hospital, as did many other people in there that were also marked. So yeah, it was either that. There was a female's voice parroting to, not parroting, like speaking to him in his ear quite often. I've written down many of those like dialogues that I picked up. And, I don't take anything for gospel if it has to be proven. It has to be proven. Like, there's all other pieces that have to fit into place for me to even believe what's going on. Like, I am the hugest skeptic when it comes to things like, So just now, sitting here, the reason I switched the camera on was because I just had a piece fit, okay? And kind of picked up another dialogue where I do believe, oh my God, I'm going to have to turn the camera off. Someone's trying to write this book. Someone wants to write my book, is what I'm hearing. This all could be total bullshit, and then, that would be great, really. That would be the best option for me, if this was all bullshit. But yeah, I know someone's been watching over me as well as I've been writing. There's a definite presence while I'm writing. And yeah, I do think that someone wants to write, pinch all this, information that I've gathered. I'm talking about like extensive research, 5 years of research that I've done, deep, introspective and psychological research with, oh my God. See, this is what they want to do. This is exactly what they want to do. There's been like intense attempts to do programming. I didn't even know what this stuff was. Had no fucking idea what programming even is, right? Got a pretty good course on it now, like whether it's AI, whether it's people that do it, not 100% sure, but yeah, you can hear them in the background. And when you are really seasoned, with meditation and that kind of thing, and brainwave activity and remote viewing and all that kind of stuff, you can quiet your mind to the point where you can pick up lots of other things that that people normally wouldn't hear until they're in that kind of state. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I've picked this up in the background and it is insane, like absolutely insane. Some of this stuff, like the torture stuff, is bad enough over and over again, like voices in the back going, just constant bombardment, basically, tailored for you, and somehow it can slip in there, and you may not even notice it until you get into that state, and you can kind of like really listen in your own mind and see what's you and what's not, But yeah, the most insidious part of it is the really gross abuse talk and stuff like that. That's part of the trauma programming, I guess, where they're just constantly bombarding you with all sorts of abusive trauma stuff. So, yeah. Okay, I might need to take a break again. So yeah, I have been under a huge amount of sexual trauma stuff lately, which is really gross. Really gross stuff. Then there's the isolation and disconnection. So disconnecting you from everybody else, basically disconnecting you from humanity. So yeah, you'll have them kind of pumping you up as well, like you're the only person on the planet, and this is a joke at this point. Like, I'm literally sitting here listening to them throwing down, like, are you fucking for real? Constantly. Like, it's a fucking joke. I have slammed their asses so many times. It's... So yeah, the old, oh, you're special, you're this, you're that, making you focus completely on you and isolating you from everybody else, which you already will be if you've been cancelled. You'll be isolated from your fellow humanity and community or whatever. Like, no one's going to do shit for you. No one's going to talk to you. In fact, they'll abuse the fuck out of you when you go out your home. Every shop you go into, you'll get screwed over. They're putting hexes and stuff all over my food, even before it comes to me from the shops. When we had a open viewing, like here, I say we, me and Jelly, the cat. They've been doing open viewings because they're now trying to sell the house. So yeah, someone actually put their hand on my fridge, and you know, I know what all this stuff is. Like, these people play you for fucking fools. They actually play you for fucking fools. And that's probably the most frustrating thing, is like, for real, can you not see how fucking pathetic you are, that you need that much support and backup to do anything? Like, these are low level energies, totally low level energies. And they were pretty shocked when they come up against someone like me. And there's plenty of me's out there, trust me. Like, plenty of people who will throw down, you know, once this stuff starts getting out of hand. But yeah, I mean, originally back at Northfield, when I was in this relationship, is when somebody started communicating with my son in his, it's hard to explain. Who knows what words to put this in, right? Somebody started talking to my son telepathically, or yeah, I can actually speak this now, and it's been years. No parent can ever speak this, right, without losing it. And yeah, that's where a line has been crossed. And grooming and indoctrination becomes way easier for them. Loctite, you know, once you can do that to a child. And hands down was, yeah, the second worst, like, day of my life. And I'm not even going to say the words of how that would have affected my son, because there's a lot going on. But yeah, in the meantime, I just sit here and do nothing, basically. There's not a lot of places I can move right now, so